started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and these guys defending their home turf. On one sideline, look at the Cardinals head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. And standing in their way, the Black Knights and their head coach. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as you... Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off on EA Sports. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week stuck in the stat sheet. It's still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. And his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A 7-yard
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And up Brooklyn.
From the pistol, Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tranquil brings him to the ground.
He was tackled at the 27.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Complete, Derrick Henry. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
25 yards on the play. That's another Brooklyn 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Black Knights will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led up by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Robinson fought off a tackle, but he has the football! And it looks like the defense has it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown. The Black Knights take a 13-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Black Knights drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Cardinals nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Chimaray DK on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and running back John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
Play action now. Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
6 yards.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Michael Wilson. A gain of 4.
Now Murray on 3rd and long.
13.
Same guy, Wilson again. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
It's a gain
What a
of
play on 3rd and
3 yards.
13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Robinson on the inside give. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Now here he goes. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was brought down at the 26.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
This one's hauled in by Lester. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Murphy bunting on the tackle. It's a loss of a...
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Luke knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
It's now second down.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Off the play action. Here's Murray. That throw finds Okonkwo. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals.
Play action now. Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Kyler throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Black Knights and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. First down, here's Lamar. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Murray here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down, looking for options. And he's tackled for no gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
They snap it to Murray. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 7.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 2nd down now. To go.
He was brought down by Michael Walker. It's a pickup of 3.
We're going play action. It's Murray.
At the
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Murray on third down. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field.
At their own 10-yard
Another
line.
drive coming up for this offense. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control, but could be a 6th straight victory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from the 37.
That's good.
On first down, Jackson. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He can run it. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They've got first down here from the 36. Pistol snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our journey around the NFL.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start in the second half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. T.J. Tampa there on the tackle.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Slot man motioned over. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is on 9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
looking to throw, Jackson. It's his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field. More than
avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Brooklyn first down.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets this beyond the midfield spot along the Cardinals side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run for Henry. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Kenny Moore brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. Has his man. It's caught by Andrews. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 3.
Nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders. And it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
They run it with King Henry. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Mark
Second
Andrews.
down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Now Jackson. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Jackson now on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
For the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Makes the score.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Running here with Bijan. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A 5-yard pickup on the
Murray with a sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running once more with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down by Drew Tranquil. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Changing it up here. Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Gain of 4 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
Going with King Henry here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's a cut for the first. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
It's a gain
All
of 20.
set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Running this with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was brought down by Drew.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24.
Lamar now from the gun. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Black Knights making a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The offense will
Right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get you your best options, but ultimately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. It's Henry on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's a give for Henry. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Sanders. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights put up even more points in a win. George Pickens the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Black Knights grow their lead yet again.
36, Cardinals 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. In their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the ball.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
13 yards.
It's a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
John Robinson, ball carrier. Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Kyler throwing here. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
DK motioning right. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Cut out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Has some room to work. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
12 more yards.
Here's Kyler to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Murray to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit.
17.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. The toss now to Henry. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block for the offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Completed over the middle. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and
It's
Keep
a
this
gain
drive
of
moving,
21
partner. Here's
yards.
another 1st and 10.
And a Brooklyn first down.
A draw now. This is Henry. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
18 more yards. That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ali. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Black Knights keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating